Hey everyone, it's Trader Rob. Today is Sunday, February 15th. First off, I just want to ask, did anybody take any trades from last Sunday's weekly bands or tradable levels? If you didn't, you missed some absolute bangers. Just the weekly bands have been performing extremely well. My reactionary bands that I post every single morning, you guys see me trading them live on YouTube, have just been fantastic. This was a absolute, very, very nice week of trading this week. Great price action, a lot of movement for a volume-based trader like myself. It's exactly what I want to see in the marketplace. And with that being said, let's get into the new weekly bands for the ES and the NQ. We're going to go over some tradable levels on both of those instruments and in gold. I'm going to show you the gold chart on what I gave you guys from last Sunday. And again, if you snooze on it, I can't help you much after that. Let's get into the intro, then we'll see how they reacted and to get into all of our new bands and tradable levels right now. As always, nothing that I state on my channel is financial advice. Trading futures or any type of trading is risky business. Any capital that is put out there is at risk for loss. All right, so I guess take a pick. Which instrument do we want to start with? Let's just start with gold. Let's go back to Sunday, February 8th, which was when my video got released. Gave everybody three levels on gold: the 4909.7, 4803.7, and 4747.9. Now, gold's been tough to trade. A lot of prop firms have pretty much restricted trading in most precious metals. But if you are still trading gold and you are still looking at the charts, hopefully you guys had these levels picked up on your chart. The one that got hit was the first one that I gave you at the 4909. So let's just kind of follow price action here from Sunday. So we are going here through Monday. We were pretty much consolidating in gold. And then what happened? Big dump in gold. What's the only line that was able to provide a support here for gold? The 4909.7. It came in, tapped into the level, straight rejection back to the upside. These are huge moves in gold, by the way. These are huge moves in gold. Came back, retested the same level, rejected it again, and it's still from the rejection on the second tap here at the 4909.7. These are the powers of the levels, guys. I don't know what else more to tell you on that. But let's get into the new levels. So we obviously have the 4803.7 and the 4747.9 that have not gotten tapped into. I'm going to be extremely excited to see what kind of reaction we get at those levels. And so this new band, I am going to move to the 5082.8. So the 5082.8. So he gets moved up to right where price action is currently, right above where price action is currently sitting at. Again, give you this disclaimer every single weekend. Just be super careful with the Sunday open gap here. Big possibility that this gap's way above. Could gap way below. Way below would be great, because then we can have the retest of the 5082.8. Now, if this gap's to the upside, again, we're not shorting it from here. You got to wait to see what the open's going to give us. I also got another level that is actually sitting right above this guy. And this one is going to be at the 5106.7. 5106.7. Okay. So these are your two new levels here in gold, 5082.8 and the 5106.7. And then remember, to the downside, we've got 4803.7, 44, 44, 47, 47.9. Again, if you are interested in receiving an email every single Sunday with all of my tradable levels, all of my weekly bands, just go to my website. It's www.robstrades.com. Just put in your name and your email, and you'll be sent these every single Sunday. All right, let's get into the S&P. So the ES market. Video came out again on the 8th. So let's go to the 8th price action. Okay, right around here, Sunday. Video came out somewhere in this ballpark right here. Gave you a new weekly band at the 70.29 to the 69.84. What did price action do? Price action was just constantly has been playing ping pong into this weekly band. It has absolutely been a pure barrier for the ES to get through, and tried to make an attempt towards the middle part of the band, still got rejected, and then finally rejected completely off of it. Now the 6900, don't think that we tapped it. We did not. So this is the first tap. This was a very strong push to the downside. 6900 really did not get respected very well. Let me just jump down to make sure there was no opportunity there. I don't believe there was. I think there was a small reaction. Yeah, I mean, probably only good for 4 points on this rejection right here. So not a great level there. Let's go back to the 15-minute. And let's see where we finally pierced through it. So we finally pierced through the 6900. We came right back up, retested that level, and then started our way to the downside. And the next level was the 68.16 that I had given you on. The market finally tapped in on Friday, right at the market opened. In fact, if you're on my Discord, you took a look at the reactionary band that I gave you for Friday. That was at an absolute perfect bottom. And I actually caught the absolute perfect top on both of my reaction bands that I posted on Discord. So again, if you are looking to get some free levels, some free bands that you could trade off of, join my Discord. It's free. I post a lot of content in there, things that will definitely help traders out. So we can get rid of now the 6900. And we can get rid of the 68.16. This one did obviously its job. There is, we've got a level currently below price action. We've got a tradable level at the 67.91, and we've got a weekly band sitting at the 67.99 to the 67.50. So first I'll make an adjustment to my weekly band. This one now is going to get adjusted to the 69.94 to the 69.49. Again, the 69.94 to the 69.49. All right, so that is above where price action is currently sitting at. This weekly band is still in play at the 60, let's call it the 6800. And as far as the new tradable levels, we've got one level sitting at the 69.87. Sorry. 69.87. So sitting in towards the top end of this weekly band, 69.87. Our next tradable level is going to be sitting at the 69.70. 69.70. Okay, also in this weekly band, this new weekly band above here, right at the middle portion of it. Remember how strong the tradable levels are inside of the weekly bands. Don't snooze on these levels. And that's it. And then we've got the 67.91 still sitting with us here on the ES. Let's take a look at the NQ. All right, let's go to Sunday's price action here. Sunday the 8th. I'm sorry. Yeah, Sunday the 8th. All right. So video came out right around here. We had two weekly bands, one sitting at the 25,636, the other one sitting at the 24,900. Price action was pretty much dancing in between these two bands, just purely consolidating for me. We finally got a nice dump here on Thursday, and Thursday met our weekly band at the 24,900. As you can see, it stayed in this band for about 4 hours. And as I have discussed many times on this video, there's only 3 ways of piercing a weekly band, and that is going to be through high impact news, a headline news, or multiple retaps into the same band. Okay, and that's exactly what you got here at this weekly band that held price action off, which was a huge dump to the downside for about a good 4 hours of price action. Finally, we came back down. Then we started to use this level as resistance here. We're kind of bouncing back and forth, and we finally tapped into this weekly band sitting at the 24,592. Rejected this price action extremely well. In fact, if you were on my Discord, gave you guys this reactionary band here on NQ, perfectly timed, and a huge rejection to the top side. So with that being said, we've got a bunch of work to do here now on the NQ. As far as adjusting a whole bunch of weekly bands. So let's go. Okay. So this one should stay, and it's going to. This guy, I am going to adjust to the 25,259, to the 25,193, 25,259, to the 25,193. Okay, so this one's sitting above where price action is currently at. We've got another level here, another weekly band that is going to be sitting at the 24,995 to the 24,928. 24,995 to the 24,928. Okay, also sitting above where price action is currently sitting at. And then our last one, let me clone this guy, move him down. Just a slight adjustment on this new lower band here, which is going to sit at the 24,660 to the 24,577. 24,660 to the 24,577. And this one is sitting below where price action is currently at. Now let's get into our tradable levels. We've got a level sitting at the 25,344. 25,344. All right, sitting above where price action is currently at. Another tradable level sitting at the 25,210. 25,210. This one is sitting inside of this weekly band, super strong. Next level, 25,600, right where our weekly band is sitting at. 25,600. Must have put that. Did I put that level in wrong? This should be. This should be. Oh yeah, it is at 25,600. I thought I said 24,600. Okay, so these are your 3 new weekly bands that I've given you guys. I'm sorry, the new weekly levels, tradable levels at the 25,600, 25,344, and the 25,210. Again, if you want a very clean version of this that's got all of the weekly bands, all of the tradable levels, just visit my site, robstrades.com. Put in your name, your email, and then you get those will get sent out to you every single Sunday. Had a fantastic day of trading. Obviously, Friday wasn't great. Gave up some of my profits from Thursday, but overall, just a very strong week of trades. And really looking forward to this upcoming week. There will be no live stream tomorrow on YouTube. I will be trading with my Signal members tomorrow in our trading floor. Just probably for the first hour or two of the market, and just kind of see what kind of price action we're looking at there. And if you are interested in trading with me live each morning, you'll catch me Tuesday right at the market open. I hope to see you guys there. And if you're looking to get funded, if you take a look at any of the prop firms that I've got on my banner on the top left of your screen, you can use code TraderRob. I super appreciate it. It's a small thank you to me if you use my code. I do appreciate it. And with that being said, I wish you guys the absolute best in trading this week. Happy trading, guys.